Another useful method for analyzing what's inside is called a spatial join. Spatial join is a similar concept to table join in relational database. When we do table join in relation database, usually rely on two tables having a common key attributes where the key attributes has to be equal or some kind of relationship. And that will be the link or the chain, the connect, allow you to transfer attributes from one table to another. So in spatial join, we have a similar concept, but the difference is that the join key is not any kind of measurement, but it's location. Or you can think of is the location of the features. For example, in this particular scenario, we have 4 map layers, and each carry a little bit of information about the different kind of features. For example, the top, we show the water well location. We actually record a type, whether it's drilled, whether it's kind of natural. And then we have layers talking about the parcels and ownership. Okay, and then we have another layers that show the soil type. Okay? Well, the question is, what about if our analysis requires us to know not only the well location and the well type, but we also want to know who is the owner of the parcel that this well is located within, and what kind of soil type ground. So we need to have really put those information together. And one way to do that is to join all this attributes table of the map features, join them all with the water well. Okay, it's like pulling all this attributes table, attributes information into one place. This kind of thing is very powerful. And you can think of spatial join as an alternative way for analyzing what's inside. Okay, because if you want to know what is inside between the point and polygon, you can actually do a spatial join and find out which of the aerial feature contain the point feature. And that will allow you to tell whether a feature is inside an area of interest to you or not. To operate the spatial join, what you want to do is to identify the target layer first. For example, in the previous case, we have the water well. So we want to know all other information about water well. Okay, so that will be your target feature. And what you do is to right click on that target feature layer and choose join. And that join dialog box opened up. And the first drop-down box, you can make a very conscious choice. Instead of drawing by common attributes, you're going to do join data from the another map layer based on spatial location. So this is the choice that you need to choose. You will have to choose what is the source layer. The questions follow the second part and say you are joining certain kind of feature polygon to points. So there's two potential output methods. One way is to find out what is inside or to find out what is closest. We decide on what kind of output formats we have to use, and that depends on the actual scenario. So we're going to do some exercise in the lab of this course. Please pay attention to those. Spatial join is also discussed in chapter 17 of the Getting to Know ArcGIS textbook. If you understand the basic idea of a spatial join and then supplement it by some practice, if you do that, pay attention to this powerful operation. Right? It's a wonderful alternative to the select by location.